Hello, everypony. Welcome. Welcome to my live stream. And here we will be talking about my new upcoming album. So please come on down and we will discuss it and all of its amazing glory, its entirety, and how the actual album started. Um, the album started back in May of last year, and I worked on it very slowly. The progress behind it, and making it as memorable as I can definitely get it. And I wanted to make sure that when people heard the album, that they get, they kind of get a welcoming thing to it. Because not only is the album special, because it is very special. It is special to myself, and it's special to anyone who's new to the My Little Pony fandom. It is really special to them, and I really wanted people to, when they listen to it, to be really attached to it, and be like, "Oh wow, these songs are really amazing," and that's the whole point of it. That's legitimately the whole point of it, and I'm really excited. Um, when the album comes out March 2nd, which is gonna be really cool. I'm gonna have basically there's gonna be the album's gonna be sold on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and I'm also going to have a playlist for YouTube. So it's gonna put all the songs kind of put together, um, and there's so then everyone can enjoy the album in its entirety. There's two versions of it. You got the deluxe edition and the standard edition. Standard is only 14, and then deluxe is 20. And so I wanted people to, when they when they listen to the album, I want them to really know that this is the good side of the fandom, not the bad side, because there is the bad side, but this is actually the good side of the fandom. And that's what my songs represent. They represent, like, okay, this is the good things of the fandom. So please, you know, please talk away. Say hi to me or whatever. Let me know you exist. I'd like to know that you exist. Because if you don't let me know, then I don't know. And I want to know. so so yeah, please let me know that you're around, for welcoming, for because I welcome everyone to my stream. Anyone, come on, come on, come on into this broadcast. Into this broadcast. Into this broadcast you go. Um and just now I won't mention anything bad. This is a good stream. I don't do that kind of thing. But I mean, is there anything you guys want to ask me? Like any questions you want to ask? Feel free to ask. And I'll answer the questions very honest, because that's what I am. I'm honest. So um, feel free if you want to ask any questions about the album or about me in general. And then feel free to ask. Because I love you all, and that's my quota. That is my quota. That's my quota. That's my statement. Um, and I love you all. Just come on down. Um, and talk to me. Talk to me. Um, I did not make this stream just because I wanted to hear myself talk. Okay, that's not the point of this That's not the point of this thing. This point is to connect to all of you. So that is my point. And I want to make sure that everyone comes and enjoys what I have in store for all of you. And to show that I am, that I'm real and that I'm not like a not existing person. Um, I'll even do this for you. So there you go. Now you all know I exist. I'm not just a creepy person or whatever. So there you have it. Um, but camera's kind of terrible, so we'll just move on from that. Camera's kind of terrible. So I just finished my new song, uh, which is Party Bash, and it's a lot of fun. Make sure you check that out on my channel. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making it. It stood out as being a unique project, and I'm really happy that me and my friend we worked on it, and we kind of brought back what music is supposed to be, which is fun. It's not trying to prove like we're better than anyone. It's because it's not the case. Um, Now there has been a lot of problems in the brony community, and which I'm not going to name it because that's not what this stuff is about. And what I'm trying to do is show whoever's new to the fandom that My Little Pony is not just a show. It's not just something that, oh, hey, look, it's talking ponies. There's more to it behind it. There's more characters. There's more relating things that we can get from the show, like friendship and learning how to trust each other with, an honesty and things like that. And that's kind of what this album I created is expressing my love for the show and expressing how much I learned from the show from watching it. And because you know how that thing where you learn something every day, you learn something new every day. That's basically the jizz. That's basically the thing. You learn something new every day, and that's kind of what I learned with My Little Pony. And I learn new things every day. And watching the show, that's what happens. So the so the thing I wanted to mention is that yes, this album is coming out March 2nd, and then we get My Little Pony season 8 March 24th. So that's really an amazement because this album not only does it hype up season 8, even though season 8 doesn't know I exist. But that's besides the point. That's like legitimately besides the point. Because Hasbro does not know I exist. But that's okay. That's legitimately okay. This particular thing is where kind of like, oh yeah, everyone's excited for this album, and then like My Little Pony season 8 comes around, and they kind of see, oh, okay, this is for all the new Baronis and Pegasisters that joined in. And that's kind of what the thing is, because there is some new fans that come in, and they usually come in a little bit later. They come in late in the series. So I kind of did that with this album. This album is basically saying, "Hey, we welcome you with open hooves. It doesn't matter if your pony is a changeling. It doesn't matter if your pony is an alicorn. It doesn't matter if your pony is an earth pony, Pegasi. It doesn't matter. It can even be a dragon. It doesn't matter. We accept you for who you are, and that's all that matters." And yes, there's a lot of bad bronies, a lot of bad Pegasisters that are in the fandom, and I'm not naming any names because that's not what the stream is about. But yes, there are a lot of bad people. But it doesn't, you're going to find bad people regardless wherever you go. You're going to find bad people in some shape or form. But not only do you, but with this album and what I'm trying to show is that we are the good side. We are the good side of the fandom. We show what the real fandom is supposed to be, how it is meant to be portrayed, and it's not doing all this drama or anything like that. We are a family. We care for each other. We work with each other. Whoever's got any problems, we're there. Regardless if you're having family problems, whatever, we're there. It doesn't matter. And that's what this album is representing. It's representing that we are a family. We are meant to be a family. We're not, We don't just sit there and toss someone aside just because of their disability or whatever the case. That's not the what we represent. And that's one of the things that kind of makes society and humanity really terrible. And which is why I want to live in Equestria. Is is we're everyone's always got to be judged by looks or or medical problems. Like you can't find anyone who does not judge you in some way. And this album here that I've created, and I worked with a lot of amazing, talented artists to make the cover, to make the music. It really shows that there is some people out there that are really kind-hearted and loving people that don't sit there and make music because they want to make a profit or want to make art because of a profit. I mean, yeah, there is artists that do, but there is artists that are like, "Hey, I'll draw your thing for free. It don't matter," because they're doing it out of the love for art. They don't care about money. And that's kind of what this album represents, is that it shows that hey, we're all underground. We're all equal. No one's higher, no one's lower. We're all in the same level, same direction. And I love each and every one of you. You are the best that I could ever hope for. And that's why this album got made, why I worked so hard since May of last year. And I've worked so hard to make this album as special as I can get it to make. And it's why I know you all cannot wait on March 2nd when it drops. And when it drops, I know you all are going to be super excited for it. But please don't let me do all the talking. Talk away. Please leave talk away on my chat here. I want to hear you guys' opinions. If you have any questions about the album, or if you have any questions about me in general, I'll answer any questions you have honestly, and we can just make this fun experience together. Because I am a nice pony, and I'm not mean, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm not a mean pony. Because if I was mean, then I learned nothing from the show. If I was mean, and I'm not mean, so please, oh, and do not mind my profile picture. Do not mind it at all. Um, that is just that was only put there because I was going through a lot and I didn't really have anyone to lean on, so that's why the picture's there. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. Um, so because that's not what the stream is about. So as I'm sitting here eating like lovely ice cream here, so yeah, please comment and talk to me. I want to hear you guys' input. Like, what's your favorite My Little Pony episode? Um, what's your favorite what's your favorite character from MLP? Um, I'd like to know about yous. I want to know about how you are as what makes you you. Like, do you have a specific favorite artist you like? A favorite VA you like? Um, like I said, I want to know. I want to know these things. Because it gets me connected to what you all are into, and then you all can see what I'm into. So, and yes, there is like that whole thing where, yeah, I mean, life goes up, it goes down, all those different ways, all those different things, because that's life, you know. Like the Annie song, "It's a hard not life for us." Well, okay, same thing. We all go through problems, we all go through issues and well, problems and issues are the same thing, but we all go through a lot of things, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether, it's something personal. We all go through a humongous amount of things. And having someone being by your side through it all really helps a lot. It really dims down the suicide, it really dims down the depression, and it really gives it to where the person can have hope. And that's one of the biggest things in this fandom that is to have hope. And no matter how much you've been kicked down, taught, laughed at, whatever, we as a whole, as a fandom, work together to make it through. We work together to make it through. We make it happen. And whether you make any mistake or whatever it is you do, um, like say you made a mistake and like you don't know how to fix it or whatever. The number one thing is to forgive yourself, which is the hardest thing that you can ever do. And it is hard because you have to forgive yourself before anyone can forgive you as a person. And I mean, it's just like Starlight Glimmer, okay? She did the most worst thing, okay? And by trying to almost destroy, Twilight and her friends, by trying to stop the Sonic Rain Boom, knowing that they were all destined to be friends. Anyway, they were all destined to be friends in some shape or form because part of like Celestia knew that there were the elements of harmony. She knew, okay, which puts a really hole in a lot of things. But she knew that there were the elements of harmony. So she knew that Twilight was magic. And so she knew that once she got Twilight and her friends to become together and for Twilight to let friendship into her heart, that boom, they can defeat Nightmare Moon. But the thing is that Starlight, even though she did the most worst thing, Twilight stated that she does not dwell on the past because it's not the way Twilight works. Now, yes, Twilight does bring up Starlight's past a lot. That's true. It's kind of annoying, but I think it's just for comic relief. But as many times you look at Starlight, she looks like she just wants to go evil again every time she hears it. But I mean that's the thing. Like I don't want any of you ever thinking that everyone makes mistakes. Everyone does something so horrible or whatever that they don't know what to do. They have no idea what to do. And I just want you to know that all you have to do is first forgive yourself. You forgive yourself, then everything becomes easy after that. But you first have to forgive yourself. And this album here is such a touching point. It is such a touching point. It is such it sends a huge message about just being yourself and just letting yourself shine in the best way you can be. And Party Bash is tons of fun and kind of like, like I got DJ Upon 3 vinyl scratch in the club, just scratching that record, wicka, 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 all that fun stuff. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is, so you all don't hear me yap away because, I mean, come on now. I know you guys definitely get annoyed at that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you with the amazing, yeah, please ignore my screen. Is I'm going to show you all the Welcome to Equestria track list. So look at that. You guys are getting the bread and butter of the amazing track list in all of its glory and staring you right in the beautiful face. And please ignore that. That's not happening. Okay, scroll down. There you go. More releases. All right, here we go. All right, scroll down. Look at all these beautiful songs that I made. Look at all that. Look at all that beautifulness. It's all beautiful right there. Okay, scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down. There we go. Welcome to Equestria. Click. All right, it's not released yet, but you can pre-order it. So there's that. You can pre-order the album. Look at all this beautifulness. Okay, 14 tracks of just an utter beauty. And if you actually look and where it says Remember, that's the one I actually just finished. And it is amazing and beautiful. But I'm not going to tease you guys because that's wrong. So I'm not going to play any of these because it's wrong. But look at that beautiful cover. I am hugging on the main 6, ladies and gentlemen. They are legitimately hugging on me. And it's like, yeah, I'm with these awesome girls, So, and just looking at all that beauty. And then there's the, the shout outs, the talk about it. And the shout out to the artist. And just being what this album is. And making it what it is. But don't worry, I'm not gonna give you guys too much of a tease here because that's just wrong. But I mean, just I mean, just look at that beauty, okay? Just look at that beauty, okay? That's the movie. So, in case any of you don't know, favorite character, Tempest. She's right there, all her beauty. She's my favorite. I thought Storm King was kind of like forced, but it was like, all right, whatever. But but yeah, I mean, I want you guys to all like be happy about, like I want you all to not think that nothing is, that you're always down, like you have no help, because that is a baloney line there, is that you do have help. You do. You do, and it's wonderful. And if you ever need anyone, like if you ever need anything, I want you to don't even hesitate. I want you to comment on my video. I'll subscribe, anything that you guys need. And then I will sit there and I will, we can talk. I'll give you my Hangout account. We can talk. And anytime that you're feeling down, just come and talk to me. And I will help you out. And if I help you, then you have to help me. So in case if I'm ever down, and that's how friendship works. It's being there for one another, and that's the point of love too. Love is not just something that gets handed out like a free card. No, you have to earn it. You have to earn it, respect it, and enjoy it when you have it. It's not just something where you could just go, okay, well, I got it. Now I'm going to do whatever I want. Love doesn't work that way. Love does not work that way. It's a very beautiful and delicate thing. And that's the one thing people take advantage of, is because it's so beautiful and delicate. So, and it's the same thing with the brony community, is that when you come into the brony community and you're brand new, don't ever be afraid that you're alone, because you are not. So please. So yeah. Don't text, don't drive. I don't want to see that. Okay. I'm tired of seeing texting and driving. Don't drink and drive. It's another thing I don't like. And just be happy. Just be happy. That's the one thing I want to see, is people being happy. And I hope you all enjoy this lovely little mini album live stream. A preview is coming, so hopefully you're all ready. It's like a little trailer for the album. And I want you all to just be excited, be happy. And if you ever need anything, I'm just a click away. So, and I will be there to listen to your problems and discuss things with you. And you all are very, very amazing people. And I see, that's the one thing about me, is I don't worry about viewers, how many views I get. I don't worry about how many comments I get or anything like that. I'm just happy doing what I do, and doing what I do is making music and being happy. That's the number one thing I love to do and love to try to do. And I love you all. You all are really amazing. And I could not ask for anyone better um, than to being part of this community, and being part of anything I do. And I don't ever want you to think that you are down or whatever the case may be, because that's not the case. Um, that's not the case I want, and that's not anything that I want to see. So please stay true to yourselves, and don't ever think less of yourselves. Don't, because it's not what the Bernie community is about. That's not what we're about. That's not what anything is about. We are a very unique place, and I love you all. Please be happy, stay safe, and be ready for Welcome to Equestria to release on March 2nd of this year, next month. And hopefully you're all ready to listen to the amazing album by yours truly, Rare Rhyme. Peace out, everybody.